Have you ever wondered why the most common answer when using the Instagram sliding poll feature seems to be at the same position every time you see the result after you voted, or even when you posted such a poll and saw the result? Now, there are a few exemptions, but the overall average doesn't really differentiate from other results. That's especially noteworthy considering the amount of voters on big pages such as celebrities. Now we will find the reasons for this. First of all, these polls are almost always used in a very positive context. Instagram users and companies use these polls to motivate their followers, expand their audience, and more. You rarely see critical or negative questions with this feature. Also, we don't really have the choice to pick negative emojis for the slider. But I was still wondering why the average is often on the transition from the third to fourth quarter on the bar. To identify the reason, I separated the bar into 100 parts. Using a story from this account right here, I had a good and trustworthy example ready, because the entrepreneur, not really entrepreneur, has 1.6 million followers, and we can assume that the story voting addressed a large audience. As you can see, the most common answer is at 84. Now it's getting a little mathematic. I reduced the large attendance of maybe 100k to 20 to simplify the example. The average of these numbers is close to 84, so we're going to use these numbers and the average, which is practically the most common answer as well, to determine the standard deviation. Now, as you can see, 86.3% of all votes are placed in this part, and 95.4% in this range. And we have 99.7% of voters in this part. Now you should know why the polls are looking the same all the time on Instagram, and also why we tend to kind of get the full potential of this feature by pulling the slider to the extreme right on this poll.